So straight away in this video we'll cover GreenPro, cap acquisition, BRPM, ZGYH, PAE, BKKT Stock. So straight away we'll begin with GreenPro. Okay, it's currently up 123.54%, and since it's gapped in the pre-market, it pulled back and got support from its 10-day moving average and tended to, well, since that time it has pretty much been moving upwards. So the gain, as we indicated, is 127.05%. Right now, as things stand, the fast line of its 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is ahead of its slow line, and the momentum is just about at about 50. This is based on a 1-minute live session. So on the daily model, we can see that it seems that the stock is rallying within a longer term downward trend. Yes, it is rallying within a longer term downward trend. So this is the first time it is now trading it's trading above its 20-day moving average since May. So it's been in a downward trend since that time. So it has now blown through that 200-day moving average, and it's meeting some resistance from its volume weighted average price based on the daily model. So the volume so far is at 124 million shares, and I think we have the data here. Okay, the shares outstanding is 7.672, so that means the float would even be less than that. So this is a heavy session for GRNQ Stock, and the news out there is that GreenPro Capital incubated company Angkasa X files for application to launch low Earth orbital satellites. Okay, so the company said today, the 25th of September 2021, that its incubated company Angkasa X was admitted as a member of the United Nations International Telecoms Union, our member, and filed for an application to launch its low Earth orbit satellites in the coming months. In connection with the move, Angkasa X signed a financial advisory agreement with Bank of Asia Investment Services to appoint the bank as the long-term financial partner to raise funds for the company to establish Asian linked LEO satellite constellation. Okay, so amongst other things, that's what's going on. GreenPro which owns 28 million shares in Angkasa, said it aims to list the company through an IPO on the US exchange in the coming months. So that's why we have this move for the stock. So the company it's incubated is on the move, has done something fundamental going on. So let's quickly have a look at BRPM. BRPM is also another stock in the merger on the merger space right now. Okay, it's up 14.48%. Momentum is not so wonderful. Let's see whether we can find any news concerning BRPM. BRPM, let's see whether we can find any news. While it's loading, we'll update ourselves. It's up 14.48. Let's get the volumes here on the daily model. The volume is 9.383 million. Okay, you can see it's strongly bullish. B. Riley, Principal 150 Major Corp. Let's see whether we can find any news. Okay, yes, there's some news here. Digital content platform FaZe Clan to go public in a $1 billion SPAC deal. Okay, so this BRPM is associated with that online content and gaming platform FaZe Clan Inc. said on Monday, today the 25th of October, it will go public through a merger with a blank check firm in a deal that values the combined company at $1.1 billion. Offering from FaZe Clan, which was launched in 2010, include online gaming, esports, sports merchandise and digital content that targets millennial and Gen Z consumers. The company said it currently has more than 350 million users across its platform. In August, FaZe onboarded LeBron James Jr., son of basketball legend LeBron James. The video game enthusiast joined FaZe as a member, and it's expected to stream games for the organization. In recent years, the company has received funding from e-commerce platform Network Media executive Jimmy Iovine, singer Pitbull, and counts athletes Kyler Murray and Ben Simmons among its content creators. So yeah, so the company has FaZe Clan has some celebrities associated with it. So we have that the stock is up 14.48%. So let's quickly move on to ZGYH. This is also another stock that is associated with the DWAC and Fund Media. So it's up 1.27%. Not much going on there. Okay, let's look at the daily model and see what's going on there. Okay, 3.098 million shares have crossed the tape, and it's strongly bullish on this daily model. Momentum is not wonderful, and the strength is also weakening. So let's see whether we can find anything to digest here. I think its warrants, I think, were on the move. Let's see whether we can get the figures on its warrants. Okay, its warrant is 58.82%. So there's every chance it may begin to extend thereafter or hereafter. Okay, momentum is strongly bullish. It is bait right now. It is overbought right now. It's overbought, and the RSI is improving. So Yuhong International, its warrant is currently overbought, but has lost some of that. Lost some of that momentum. So let's return to the stock itself. Okay, it has a gain of only 0.47%. We definitely know it is associated with the I can see here buzz hype. Okay, so hype around digital world acquisition corps merger with Trump Media and Technology Group boosts stock of Funware Inc., Remark Holdings. Okay, so Benecer Capital. Okay, let's see whether we can find anything concerning Yuhon. Okay, blank check from Benecer Capital and Yuhong International, which are other SPACs run by DWAC CEO and former investment banker Patrick Orlando were up. Okay, so yes, they are all related, I think. Okay, so that's why Benecer is associated with Yuhong, so that's why it's on the news. Okay, so let's look at PAE stock. The warrants is also on the move. PAE up 67.54. Let's see what's behind this. We have the news here. It bought to be bought by Amentum Government Services in $1.9 billion deal. So let's see, you might find it here. It's up 67.54%. So while that is loading, let's see what the warrants are indicating. Okay, there are no warrants. strongly bullish, overbought. Let's see, daily model. Okay, the stock has just blown through all of its moving averages with this 67.63% gain. So this is the first time in August it is trading above all of those moving averages. The underlying trend is bearish, so the stock is rallying within a longer term downtrend. Momentum is strongly bullish as investors pay higher prices for PAE stock, and the interest in stock has improved as well, evidently. Okay, let's see whether we can find the news behind this rally we are talking about. Okay. Okay, yes, the company has announced that it has entered into a definitive agreement to be acquired by an affiliate of Momentum Government Services Holdings in an all-cash transaction valued at approximately $1.9 billion, including the assumption of debt and certain fees. Under the terms of the merger agreement, PAE shareholders will be entitled to receive $10.05 per share in cash upon the consummation of the transaction, which is subject to shareholder approval and other customary closing conditions, including regulatory approvals. The purchase price represents an approximately 70% premium over PAE's closing price on October 22nd, 2021, the last trading day prior to the announcement of the transaction. The exercise price of PAE's outstanding warrants will be adjusted pursuant to PAE's warrant agreement unless the warrants are called for redemption pursuant to such warrant agreement. So yes, the stock is strongly bullish on merger agreement. Okay, so the next one is BKKT. Let's find out what's going on there. BKKT holdings is up 70.88%, pulling back now, getting support from its 50-day moving average. This is based on the 1-minute model, 1-minute live model. So let's look at the daily model and see what's going on there. Okay, on the daily model, I think let's see, it may be a recent stock, maybe a recent issue. Yeah, it's quite recent and now has a relatively small float of shares outstanding of 25.99 million shares. Okay, there's a news here. MasterCard said that today, the 25th, it has partnered with BKK backed to offer cryptocurrency services to merchants, banks and fintech companies across the US. The partnership will allow MasterCard partners to buy, sell and hold digital assets through backed enabled custodial wallets and streamlined issuance of branded crypto debit and credit cards. MasterCard will also allow its partners to offer cryptocurrency as rewards and create fungibility between loyalty points and other digital assets, according to a statement. Okay, so that's it's a partnership between the stock and MasterCard that is behind this rally we are talking about right now. So the stock is up 78.23% and extending further, broken through the 50-day moving average. Okay, so right now the momentum is improving, the RSI is also improving. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.